Paul, this is a video response to your video, and it is now 9:05, right? And I'm going to give you a little backstory. At about 7:45, 15 minutes before I was due to finish work, when I was doing all the great reports, I got a message off Kal-El Prime asking what's going on with you. Right? I spoke to him when I finished work, and he said you'd made this video saying you were leaving, that you weren't doing any more reviews, this, that, and the other. And to be honest, I was fecking worried. I was thinking, Jesus Christ, what's happened? Not now, Shade. I was thinking, Jesus Christ, what's going on? What's happened? Blah, 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 blah. And so my first thought was, get home. I'm trying to drink coffee here. Honestly. Oh, you poor thing. Anyway, my first thought was get home and watch this video and find out exactly what's going on. And yeah, I know I'm smoking, I shouldn't be. But I don't want you to stop doing videos, dude. You know what? I don't want you to stop doing videos, right? I got that thing that you sent me yesterday. Well, the thing that you sent me last week, I got it yesterday, right? And do you know the first thing I did when I opened it? I recorded the video. Okay, it's not going to upload till tomorrow, but I recorded the video. And basically praised your ass off. And the thing I noticed about your video, right? I can understand your irritation with the exclusives, because yes, it did become a war of it did for a while, especially once some of the new stuff started coming out. It did become a war of the exclusives amongst certain reviewers. Sean, you mentioned the three main ones: Pio, Sean Long, and D-Banks. Right, and I admit I got into it as well. You know, I mean, if I'd have known the ruckus that and the sheer aggro that it caused when I asked to do my Silverbolt review, I wouldn't have bloody done it. I wouldn't have asked for it. I was so tempted at one point just to call the whole damn thing off and say, fuck it, it ain't worth it. And pardon my language, but this is a very unedited video. Usually my videos, there are a couple of takes where I try to get everything right. This is pure, unadulterated, straight from the mouth. And do you know what kept me going? It was people like you and Kal-El who stood up for me, who fought for me and said, you know what, this guy's done so much for the Transformers community, let him, and he never asks for anything, let him do this. And I think I'm quoting you specifically. Okay, yes, Sean Long has got 3,000 something subscribers because he does exclusive reviews. And I know somewhat of Sean's emotional and personal problems. I don't know as much as you do, but I know some of them. And I agree. You know, Sean, you pander to your fans too much. Pio and D-Banks, I never really socialise with, but I'm going to say something to you now. I first came into contact with you and Sean doing the Transformers Matrix. The Transformers Matrix radio show is now gone. Yours is still there. Your forum is still there. If I was to call it up now, I would look and see unread posts. I was on it not 12 hours ago. I was on it. And without meaning to sound harsh, if you are doing this because you are genuinely pissed off with the way it's gone and the way that the Transformers fandom has gone recently, especially when it's come to YouTube reviews, and for God's sake, there was titles thrown around like the gods of YouTube and stuff like that. And if you're doing this because you are genuinely sick to the back teeth of it, then I will back you 100% if that is your reason for doing it. If, however, your reason for doing it is to take some kind of martyrdom stand and nail yourself to the cross over it, then I won't back you on that. Because I think in that regard, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face. Paul, I consider you one of my truer friends in the Transformers fandom. I name 2 other people that. Out of all the people that I know who do Transformers, out of all the people that I speak to online concerning Transformers, I name 3 people friends. You're one of them. And in all fairness, you were the first. And another thing that I'm going to be honest about, I would rather see your review of G1 Optimus Prime than watch every exclusive movie toy review under the sun. No offence to Sean, no offence to, I think it was Pio that did the other one, right? That movie Soundwave looks like a piece of shit. It looks crap. Which is my opinion on a lot of the movie toys. I think the toy, nothing against your reviewing style, nothing against the way you've done it, I think that toy looks cack. I think G1 Optimus Prime is a thing of freaking beauty. Okay? In all honesty, right? Paul, this one's for you. G1 Devastator, okay? Internet rumour, there is going to be a Devastator in the new Transformers movie, Rise of the Fallen. Do you honestly think that it is going to compare to this toy? Do you really think it's going to compare to that toy? No. And I'll admit, my opinion is biased because I am very much old school. You know, I love my retro stuff. I don't want you to stop doing videos. If, as I said, if you feel that genuinely you have to stop doing reviews because you're sick of it and you're not enjoying it, then fair enough. I will back you on that completely. But I think it will be a great loss to the Transformers fandom if Optibotimus stops doing his reviews. You know, you look at the Transformers reviews that are out there, and there are a lot. There's a lot more than there was 12 months ago. You're in the top 10, dude. You're in the top 10. And seeing as Matrix Prime has stopped doing videos, I'd say you've jumped a rank. But then, so has myself, Kalel, and Sean Long. I don't want you doing this as some martyrdom stand. If it is genuinely getting to the point that it's simply not fun, and I would agree with you wholeheartedly, if it's not fun then you shouldn't do the videos. If you feel that you've got to do the exclusives, and I think that's one thing that Sean does wrong, though I've never actually said this before because I've mostly stayed out of these kind of politics. Mainly because the last 2 times that I've actually took a stand on anything, it started fecking wars. Between the abuse that Axel got over what I said about him, which was fairly understandable because it was a stupid thing to do, and me requesting a Silverbolt review, I learned pretty much the hard way that my word carries quite a bit of clout, and I know, and it may sound very arrogant of me to say, but I know you've got a lot of respect for me. So I want you to respect this. You're a good reviewer, you're a top fucking bloke, you're a good friend. Don't stop doing reviews, don't stop being involved in the Transformers fandom, simply because a few people haven't made it fun anymore. Do it for yourself. Let the Sean Longs and the Pios and the D-Banks, let them carry on with their exclusive reviews. Let them cater for the fans. But God fucking damn it, you do it for yourself. If Sean Long feels that he has to do videos purely to keep his 3,000 something subscribers happy, then he's doing them for the wrong goddamn reasons. I have 2,000 something subscribers. I well remember when I only had 5. When I only had 5 subscribers. I still enjoy doing the videos for those 5 people as I do for the 2,000 people that watch me now. My other point as well is, if you're going to stop doing videos, does that mean you're going to stop being on the forum? I need more coffee. Are you going to stop being on the forum? Are you going to stop being on the radio show? Because, man, that'd be a crying fucking shame. That really would be a crying shame. As you know, I'm a fairly straight talking person. I've said my point of view, because I usually give my 10 cents across whether it's welcome or not. Sean, what I've said about you in this video, a lot of it was damn true. You're a good bloke, but maybe you should put into some kind of perspective what you're doing. You know, put into some kind of perspective what you're doing concerning this, what this exclusive, Christ, I'm roasting, what this exclusive bullshit has done to the TF community, right? I think the best example of it is what's gone on at TF Wire. You know, what's happened at TF Wire, the kind of things that people like Sportimus, you know, who's a very staunch defender of me, and I appreciate him greatly for it, have come back from. Because some people take this whole ideal far too sodden seriously. You know, when Optimus Prime had flames for the first movie, for the Transformers live action movie, there were cries of hang Michael Bay. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's a fictional TV show, and it's a fictional movie. But I don't think you should give up your passion, man. I really don't. Anyway, if I keep going on, I'm just going to end up repeating myself again. So I'm going to sign off here. I am going to upload this. And I'd better see you on the forums, because if you don't, I'm going to come over to the States and I'm going to whip your little girl's blouse ass for you. And not in the pleasant way you'll enjoy. But yes, I'm going to upload this. Dude, as I said, I've made the video of that thing you sent me. Keep an eye out for it tomorrow. Silverbolt, out.